I know you managed to buy an iphone15. Guys, that's some crazy business, like from the profit of cake. Like, how did you do that? Because most of us struggle when it comes to saving money.
I also struggle sometimes when that money comes. I know, right? It's gone.
Welcome to YoungStars Inspirational Series. We aim to inspire young people to be aware of the golden trophy that's within them. You are beautiful beyond measure. It's okay to fail. You're not a loser until you give up.
I'll advise you to if you're sitting at home doing nothing, try something new. As long as at the end of the day it's something that you love, that's very important, and something that will make a living. Yeah. Can be anything like baking, hairdressing, and anything that you want to pursue. Go for it. Don't think twice. Okay, where am I gonna find customers? Because when you start something and then you're like, I want to bake, but then you realize that okay, there are 20 bakers here in the community, and then you're like, where am I gonna find customers? Trust me, everyone has their own customer. It can be someone from wherever. You have your own customer. So if you want to start something, go for it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to YoungStars Inspirational Series. Today I'm joined by the amazing young talented baker, and her name is Katekani. So Katekani, welcome to the channel, and please introduce yourself and tell us more about yourself and what you do, and basically just give us a brief overview of your baking journey.
Thank you for having me here.
You're welcome.
I'm Katekani Chavalala. I'm a self-taught baker, the founder, the CEO,
the manager
of Katis Cake. So Katis Cake is basically from my name, Katekani. I started baking in 2022.
Okay, cool. So tell us more what actually inspired you to start baking?
Okay, so basically it came from cooking.
Okay.
I love cooking before I actually learned how to bake. And then from cooking, at some point you have to bake, try using flour and stuff. And then from there I started baking, and then I baked for my friends and friends at school. And then they tried my stuff and then why don't you sell this? And then that's where the inspo started. Okay, you think so? And then after that I started selling my products, and then I'm here.
The rest is history.
The rest is history.
That's amazing, because I know that your business has elevated a lot. So how do you manage the profit that you get?
Okay, so the best way that the way I operate is that any income that's from a business or from a client, I immediately transfer it to my other account, and then that's where I make sure, okay, that's for business, that's my personal use.
Oh, interesting. So it's basically you have a separate account from the money that you make from the business, and then there's that for your personal use. I feel that's smart, honestly, because most of us struggle when it comes to saving money.
I also struggle sometimes when that money comes. I know, right? It's gone. And let's say if I see a dress there and then I buy it with my own money, once maybe a client pays, it's basically repaying that dress.
You have to cover up for the money that you spend. That's some. I get what you mean. So I know you managed to buy an iphone15. Guys, that's some crazy business. From the profit of cake. How did you do that? Because I feel it is so much easier to. No, actually, it's not, because when it comes to saving money, it's a bit hard to save money. But then, how did you sort of have a clear vision in your mind that okay, this is what I want to buy from my profit? How did that come about? Basically, I'm very interested in that story.
Okay, iPhone basically it was part of my business assets. So when I bought it, I was okay, I'm gonna take pictures with it, because there's different businesses. So my business needs clear pictures and stuff. So the iPhone, I was okay, I can use it for like good pictures and stuff, and I'm like, okay, why not buy it?
Like that's amazing, honestly. So like I don't like also like the equipment that you use like in your bakery, like the things that you use to bake. You bought that like from the profit that you make from your business.
Yeah.
Yo, guys, I feel like I just need a day to just sit down and actually listen to like how you manage your money, because money management is a bit tight. But then like I want to know, how do you like get the discipline to actually like manage your money? Like I understand you said you have like a separate account, but then like the discipline to be consistent in like making your savings, like how do you do that?
Okay. At first, I was just like making money, just like eating that way.
Yeah.
But then at some point, I realized that I need to set goals for my business. I need to know like, what is it that I need to achieve? What is it that I need to grow my business? And then that's when I realized that okay, so I need an oven. I need an electric mixer. I need this. So after listing those things, that's when I know that now I'm being strict with my savings. I'm working towards achieving this, buying this.
Yeah.
That's when I become more strict even to myself.
Exactly, goal setting very important, because it's like now you are like grounded that nah man, I wanna achieve this and like yeah, we have to go for it.
Yeah.
I mean like, that's smart, honestly. That's amazing. So like what are the challenges that you have experienced as a business owner? Because you know like working with clients, customers, it's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's a lot. So like what are the challenges that you've experienced in your business?
Someone ordering a cake and not paying you.
Yo.
Yeah, I once had those clients.
Yeah.
And yeah, but then clients are clients, and some clients you get rude clients. Maybe if they're not satisfied with your product, and then they have to come back in a certain way. I believe that there's a good way to approach someone, but then yeah, it's always those. But then we learn and then move on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We learn from all those criticism and all that. Because I know that you have like a social media platform, and please go follow her TikTok page. Please follow Kati's case, guys. I'll leave everything in the description box below. But then like, I want to understand, how do you deal with social criticism? Because you know, with social media, people have their own opinions and all that. But then like, how do you handle that?
Mina, I don't see that as like a criticism per se. I see that as like growing.
Yeah.
Because I know there's this other video I posted and I was like, I'm selling myself. And then people were like, oh, that video has like 100 and something views.
Yeah.
I think from that video I got like 3K followers.
Sure.
So that's a gain for me.
Exactly.
A win is a win. So I feel like most of them, it's either they're making me grow and then learning from those things. So if, let's say I'm doing something and then my place is not like properly clean or something, and then they're like, oh, they spot that. That's when next time I'll rectify that mistake. Like, okay, people don't want this.
Yeah.
Some things I just ignore because people, people.
Yeah. You never satisfy
Yeah,
people sometimes, because it's like, fam, what's going on?
You understand?
Yeah, I get you. So like, I know you're a student and you are pushing business. Like, fam, so I want to understand, how do you balance schoolwork and business? Like, how do you manage that? Because I know you have to like show off your schoolwork and all that, and the demanding clients sometimes, like, yeah, like basically my question, like in a nutshell, is how do you balance your schoolwork and your business at the same time?
No, it's hard, hey, but then what I do most of the time, when I see that it's overwhelming, I just turn everything off, and now I'm focusing on school, because it just gets too much. Like orders flood and I have to get busy with my school. Like let's say I have exams, I have tests, and that's when I'm like, oh okay, so I'm not available for like the next 2 weeks. And then sometimes I hire people like this like to work with me. And I don't sleep.
She doesn't sleep.
I don't sleep because the orders get too much.
Sure.
Yeah, but then
So like, oh sorry.
Oh, I was saying that the only way to control is just to like turn every order off. Like okay, I'm not available, and then that's it.
So basically, it's like just making like time for everything. Basically, like if it's school work, let's just do schoolwork. If it's baking, let's do baking. And if you feel like it's a bit too much, you hire someone. Now that's smart, honestly, because I know you also have like teaching classes, and I want you to give us like a brief overview how that came about. Like, how did you then get to a point where you settled that, okay, fine, now I'm ready to teach people how to bake and help them like have a sort of like a minor foundation or a background on how they can like kickstart their baking journey. So like, tell us more about like your baking classes.
Okay, so my classes, I teach basic baking, not like that extra one like for wedding cakes and stuff.
Yeah.
So basically, what I wanted to do was to create an opportunity for people to make their own income without having to like do a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a self-taught, as I said, and I feel like being a self-taught and then be doing something major and then like making a lot of profit, someone else can do that. Like,
exactly.
So that's when I realized, okay, why don't I just like create baking classes, then teach people how to bake so that they can make their own income, like have a living, basically. So basically, my classes are not for profit purpose. It's just for people to make their own income without having to do a lot. Because when I started this business, I only had like a very small amount, and then from that small amount, and then I was able to make a bigger. Now having a big house, so you understand.
Yeah.
So that's when I was like, okay, I can just teach people how to bake.
Yes.
And then, so the fee that they're paying is for buying ingredients.
Yeah.
It's not like for my profit and stuff because it's too little for that. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's for buying ingredients and stuff, and then from there I just teach them how to bake, how to make cakes, cupcakes, biscuits, and then scones, and then that's it. Yeah.
So what advice would you give to someone who wants to take a similar journey or a similar path as yours?
Go for it.
So that's all then?
Yeah, go for it.
Sure. Just go for it, guys. As you heard, just go for it. Don't second guess it. Just start. As Nike says, just do it. So yeah. And by the way, here we have biscuits. She baked them, and man, these are very beautiful. And thank you for the treat. And yeah, I did take a bite. Honestly, and they taste so good. Like, I'll give this like a 20 out of 10, like 100%, because wow, guys. So, before we finish, basically, I want you to sort of like when you started like with the muffins and all that, did you ever see yourself owning a bakery like in the near future? Like, did you have that vision or that goal within you like back then, or it just built up as your business grew?
It just built up because when I started, I was at school.
Yeah.
I was selling at the rest. Like, I live in it's not like a hotel, so it's like one big house with like both males and females, and then I just sell there. So I never had a vision of like coming back, especially here at home, like selling and stuff. But then it just built up like.
Yeah, man, I feel like your story is very inspiring, and thank you so much for sharing your journey with us. We genuinely appreciate it. And is there anything more that you would like to leave us with today?
Not too much, but then I'll advise you to like, if you're sitting at home doing nothing, like try something new. As long as at the end of the day it's something that you love, that's very important, and something that you will make a living. Can be anything like baking, hairdressing, and anything that you want to pursue. Like, go for it. Don't think twice. Like, okay, where am I gonna find customers? Because when you start something and then you're like, I want to bake, but then you realize that okay, there are 20 bakers here in the community, and then you're like, where am I gonna find customers? Trust me, everyone has their own customer. It can be someone from wherever. Like, you have your own customers. So if you want to start something, go for it. Don't like even look, okay, there are a lot of people.
Yeah, I feel like that's a very solid advice, and I'm definitely gonna take that also. Because yeah, most times when we want to start something, we're like, okay, fine, but who's actually gonna buy from me? You know, it's like we judge ourselves before we even like get to the actual production of things, you know. And I feel like that's a very solid response, because most times when we're sitting down, we're like, it doesn't matter, like what's the point, like we immediately eliminate ourselves from like the whole bigger picture. And yeah, man, thank you for that advice. And I strongly believe that someone out there will actually like go start something with whatever that they have, you know. So I feel like that's also like important, like with whatever that you have, use it. Like you never know how far you can go. So yeah, I think that's it. And thank you so much for sharing your journey with us. And yeah, man, that's basically it. And guys, please make sure that you follow her social media platforms. That is Kate. I'll leave her TikTok in the description box below, and also
Instagram handle.
Yes, and her Instagram handle and her WhatsApp number for her business account.
And Facebook. Yeah, I'm also on Facebook.
Exactly. I'll leave everything there, and please go place your orders because her work is amazing. And yeah, man, just don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. Yay.